Yeah, you gotta wonder what's up. Our map set, brought to you by Toyota. Gonna start things off on Busan. You don't have to use the grab to do that. Oh, it's a grab aggressively from Corey. A grab actually from Fitz as well. Soul decides to dedicate it early, but they do get the kill onto Corey. That is pretty good for Soul with that Zarya out of the way. A lot of teams are winning those ensuing fights. Let's see if Seoul Dynasty can do it. Yanu's down, soon to follow, and Seoul Dynasty getting the pick they needed in that sick boops back in the day.
Fitz has another grab already. Here we go.
Soundberry used early on. Fitz waiting for a chance to use that Graviton Surge. Not needed though, as Washington Justice on the back foot early. Fozix, Guido, Yanu's all down in a heartbeat. Save the grab, you don't even need it. You're not gonna need it for the rest of this map. Yeah, why not? Why not use it to lock up the D.Va and the Brigitte there to finish that one? Hey, you know, why not? You've got 99%, you're burning away the overtime. That's gonna be Seoul Dynasty taking Busan 2-0. They will take the lead in this series with a roster that we have.
That's part of how it's shaped.
Those are little, you know, star-shaped neighborhoods to the northwest. And that shield onto Marvel as well. Try to keep him safe. Gonna be the grab. Oh, nice counter shatter from Yanu.
Very nice.
Jaehong just there in time, in the nick of time with that Transcendence to keep everybody alive. Ooh, that was a close call. Jaehong really saved the day, but Seoul will have to back out.
Yeah, they're going to go back into the poke wars right now because they know Justice coming up on that Graviton Surge. They don't want to get caught, so they're starting to spread out.
Yeah, should be fine. Or should be, well, we'll see if it's going to be fine. It was fine for the moment to back off anyway.
Noah's team fight prediction. It's fine for Seoul.
It's fine. Don't worry, guys. It's fine. There you go. We'll see. Is it fine? Grab comes in. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Soul's nice to get the sound bearer. Turns out it was fine. Grabbed it. I was like, I told you. You could be playing the exact way you played last year. I mean, come on, man. Here we go. Sansum a little bit low. It's going to be the self-destruct coming in. Sound barrier there to prevent a lot of that damage. Shatter from Marvel doesn't get a whole lot, but Yanu's down once more. Was kind of split up from the rest of his team. Jaehong just chilling on top of the camper with his Transcendence. Going to keep people healed, and that payload is pretty much there. Seoul Dynasty cleaning up the respawns now. That's that. Blazing. Oh, time to rally. Oh, that's a shatter. Big one for Washington coming in, but the healing from Transcendence barely keeps Marvel alive. Unfortunately, Washington not so lucky. A double kill from Zunba
on the high ground before they drop.
They're going in, okay. Seoul deciding to pull the trigger here, and they get Corey almost immediately. Wow. Oh, Seoul Dynasty absolutely slaughtering Washington Justice. Man, that fell apart in a hurry, didn't it?
Yep, getting gory for Corey here. Yeah. As he falls first in this fight, this will be the win for Seoul.
Gory for Corey makes you feel sorry for Corey. In the end, Seoul Dynasty taking a very quick extra round to take the 2-0 lead in this series with a win on Hollywood.
Strong start. Seoul and out about him. We'll see what happens with Guido here.
That's right. Let's
go head to Temple
Charge to get that stronger grab later. A bit more damage. Gonna just throw in the grab now. They decided they found the opportunity. Self-destruct comes in. Nice knockdown onto Marvel. Sansom taken out. Not much you can do to defend that when you're on your back.
I just like the D.Va mechs stacked on top of each other.
It's been a lot of parity between these D.Vas. Extra armor onto Seoul. Washington wisely just waiting up. Ooh, Marvel. That was a pretty optimistic Earth Shatter and didn't get him really anything. Got the Zarya shield on him at the very end to keep him alive here. Jaehong using that Transcendence as well. Now the Shatter comes in from the Washington side. Grabbed from Fitz. They need to get some kills out of this. Zunba, self-destruct, doesn't find anything, but Janus does fall in the back lines of that fight.
Now the cleanup.
That's right. Now Seoul Dynasty with that main tank out of the way will win. Guido really low health here. He's actually in big trouble. Oh, nice hide from Marvel. Great Earth Shatter comes in. Knocks a lot of the members of Washington low. Guido forced to use that Transcendence. I don't think they wanted to use any ultimates, but they do get Fleta. Oh, there's a grab absorbed by Sansum. So that's something. Washington Justice finding that chance to push it. Jaehong with the Transcendence as Seoul Dynasty tries to move back into the fight. Another grab gets eaten. Zunba gets one, and Janus falls. So just like it was looking like it was going Washington's way, Seoul Dynasty turns it around again.
I mean, does go Washington.
Washington Justice here. Waiting for it, pushing forward. Janus really low again.
Shield
they get bored here. Yep,
it.
that's going to be it. Yeah. And again, that's exactly what Seoul Dynasty were expecting. This map's over.
Yep, just broke his shield. He was already low, easy pick off, and that's just going to be the end of the map.
Yep. And I mean, that's how a lot of these fights have gone, right? You just push forward onto Washington. They just can't seem to handle the aggression, and Another map win for Seoul Dynasty, 3-0 in this series. They've won the match, but overall, they've looked pretty good. I think it's a good alternate tank. Dynasty has definitely been winning. It's going to be maybe 6 ults to 6 ults. No, Washington deciding to go in with a rally, getting aggressive here. They have that window. Ooh, Corey got that grab, eaten by Zumba. And now Zumba drops that self-destruct. Oh, what a shatter. Zumba set up for the 3K out of that Diva ultimate. And Seoul Dynasty, they know when their windows are, that's for sure. Had the big ultimate advantage, and that should be point C. There it is. Seoul Dynasty has a lot more right now. They're going to go into the grab. Why not just go for it? Zumba drops that self-destruct, and Janus gets really low. They barely keep him alive with Guido's Transcendence. Man, that was close, but there's a bigger shatter from Marvel. Lots of damage coming in now. Sansum on the verge of getting D-Max, but it's going to be Marvel who falls. They came so close, but couldn't quite finish any of those kills.
I mean, they have 3 support ults that Seoul didn't use.
It is kind of the key word here. If you look at Washington's attacks, there's the grab. They're going to try for the combo on the Seoul Dynasty side. Sound Barrier comes out. No kills out of that one. J-Home drops out with the Transcendence in the ensuing fight here. Zumba still firing away up on that high ground. And now we're down to not many ultimates left. No ults left for each team. So it's a standoff here. Marvel needs a bit of healing. He gets it. The Diva's dueling up on the high ground yet again. Janus' Earth Shatter not gaining a lot for Washington. Oh, but Fleta does go down. They were able to separate him. Fitz, who stays alive, but there goes Zumba's mech. So finally, at the end of all of this, Washington Justice able to just kind of push their way through Seoul to finish B.
I mean, that took so...
It's a little bit harder to see. He's eaten one already this map, this series rather. Sounds it's his turn to eat a grab. Gets one. The grab from Washington is good though. Ultimate comes in from Zumba to try to counteract that. One's going to be the sound barrier from Washington as well as they try to keep this fight going. A lot of damage onto Fitz, and that's going to lead to a kill via Corey. Took a lot from that self-destruct from Samsung. That payload is moving forward. Washington Justice with a chance to equalize here on Dorado, and they've got the kills to do it. Now it's just a respawn from Seoul. There goes Marvel. The supports aren't going to last long.
They got to get on the payload. They're not.
Get it done. Now the rallies are starting to fade away. Okay, there's Seoul getting aggressive now. Going to get the transfer Guido out right away. Some knockdowns. Giannis and the rest of them falling prone, but the sound barrier was there for Washington though. Now sound barrier for Seoul Dynasty, but there goes Fleta. Got caught somehow by the self-destruct for Samsung. Marvel did get the charge on the Phosix though.
They're still trying to push this out. Fitz getting very low, however.
I mean, Washington's still getting distance here. It might end soon, but they pushed it really far already here on Dorado. And yeah, Seoul Dynasty finally cleaning up this fight. Looks like this is where it's going to end, but
with Azaria, so looking good for Justice.
All right, Zumba, or Toby rather, looking for the push, and there goes Fitz and Fleta. Kills already early on as Seoul split up. Washington got aggressive on the right members, and just looking like Washington Justice are going to come away with this one of the map win. They will take Dorado.
Yeah, big credit. Big credit to the Justice.
Yeah.
That was a very hard defense that they had. At first, they knew they made mistakes, but you know what? They brushed it off, they got an attack round, and they played super smart in the time bank defense.
I mean, even